I want to make some comments today about the relationship between government agencies and your business. Remember the third commandment for running your construction business. You shall never mess with the government. It is bigger than you and it doesn't play fair. If you think I'm kidding about government agencies and the third commandment of building, consider the following. Here are some of the government agencies to which you must apply, to which you must pay fees, aka taxes, whose rules you must follow, and to which you must report. When you start a business, you have to register with the Secretary of State, get a business license from your local city or county, check zoning on your business location with the local zoning control board, and check Environmental Protection Act liabilities for ground and water contamination if you're buying land to build an office and or warehouse, because EPA may hold you liable for contamination problems even if you had nothing to do with the cause of the problems. When you build anything, you have to meet the code requirements of the city, county, regional, state, and national building authorities, check with the trade licensing and inspection boards, submit documents for permits to building authorities and wait for their permission to build on your own land, which will then be reassessed and on which you will pay property taxes as long as you own it. When you hire anyone, get the employer's identification number, EIN, from state and federal governments, conform to occupational health and safety OSHA regulations, make FICA contributions according to timelines and in appropriate amounts, meet Employee Disability Act guidelines, satisfy state and local labor board hiring and firing procedures, discriminatory hiring practices, and or wrongful dismissal lawsuits, pay for mandated workers' compensation insurance, post the appropriate government bulletins regarding non-discrimination and minimum wage laws. When you drive anything, apply for and receive a driver's license allowing you to drive on roads your taxes are paying for. Pay vehicle registration and license annually. Pay road use taxes at the gas pump. Pay for mandated liability insurance coverage on your vehicle. Meet Department of Transportation DOT regulations for commercial vehicles, including knowing whether any of your drivers have ever been arrested for using illegal drugs or for DUI, even though you can't ask them those questions on the job interview without running afoul of hiring practice regulations. Document every load your business vehicles haul every day. Check that your driver's logbooks are accurate. Submit to DOT roadside checks. Forget about constitutional protections there. When you own anything, pay personal property taxes for the privilege of owning machinery and equipment on which you already paid sales tax when you bought them, and pay real estate property taxes. When you earn anything, apply to the Social Security Administration for an identification number, file federal and state income tax returns for personal and business incomes with the Internal Revenue Service. Each of these government agencies, and I know I've left many out, is fully staffed and is ready, willing, and able to enforce its will on you, the small businessman. Non-compliance with the pertinent rules and regulations will cost you money and or days in court. You must realize that the enforcement of the rules, and I'm making air quotes here, is the prime directive of government agencies. Whether those rules are logical or actually accomplish what they were put in place to accomplish does not matter. You must comply or face the consequences. As small business owners, we use profits or cash flow to tell us if we are successful. That's not how it works in a government agency. A bureaucrat's job performance is judged by his or her ability to force compliance of their department's interpretation of the rules. There is no financial compensation yardstick available with which to measure success for these employees because all compensation in their arena is fixed. This means that government employees have a vested career interest in discovering real or imagined infractions and in prosecuting them. And now the worst news. Because of the power and reach of the government and the many ways it exercises control over your business operations, you must think of the government as a powerful partner in your business, a partner that is constantly looking over your shoulder. So, keep your accounting up to date. Document important business decisions and why you made them. Complete and file required reports when due. Always know how you will defend your actions in a court of law. In events involving employee actions, customer encounters, or investor relationships, always think, if I had to explain this in front of a judge, what would I say? In a world of strange bedfellows, the relationship with the government is one of the strangest, because often it seems that many government agencies are acting to inhibit your business rather than to enhance it. The only way to protect yourself is to stay up to date on regulations that affect your business, comply to the best of your ability, and hope the bulldog stays in somebody else's yard. Here are some external links of which you should be at least aware, and these are shown on the web page with links to the information. First, OSHA's Small Business Handbook, Model Policy Statements. Second, Advertising Law. Third, Employment Law. Fourth, Environmental Regulations. Fifth, Copyrights, Your Plans, Newsletters, and Promotional Literature. Sixth, Trademarks, Your Business Name and Brand. And 7, and very important in the construction industry, Foreign Worker Regulations. Just be aware, your partner is always looking over your shoulder.